Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to the town of Banished, where we have started expanding a little bit. We have a new gatherer's hut over to the west of our town. We also have a sawmill, so we can start construction on new buildings like the chandlery over here, which is being built as we speak. We have some laborers to spare. I'm not expanding on any more houses for a little while. I did build this one over here because I wanted to have some gatherers closer to their place of work. But yeah, our chandlery is up, so let's put someone to work in here. I suppose he was called the chandler, but I don't remember exactly. But it doesn't really matter, we only have one, and I'm going to have him make candles out of beeswax. Though you could also make them out of whale blubber and tallow. And I'm not sure how to get tallow. Whale blubber is probably for, yeah, there's a building for whales, and I don't know how to get there. There's a lot of things that you need to do before you get to that point. But other than that, yeah, we're trying to get the food levels back up, because that's been the problem all along, and it's still a problem for me. We get some new food from in here. It's doing a little bit better than previous season, because we have some workers living closer by, but on the whole, food levels are not great. It is of a concern to me, actually. We do have 8 out of 8 llamas in the pasture now, so we should be getting some meat maybe in this season. Meanwhile, in the other one we have 9 out of 19, so it's going to be a while before this one starts producing any food for us. We'll get plenty of wool though, but that's not really useful to us at present. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do next. I need to build some more food production things, so maybe I'm going to get another fishery. I think that seems like a pretty good idea. I need some raw food coming in, and I want something that's close to the buildings over here, but something that's still pretty far away from, because let's see, where does this range ends at the duck hunting house, so that's okay. The other fishing dock then should be somewhere around here, I think. I think that would be pretty good. Still pretty close to the houses, but far enough away from the other fishing docks that they don't lose efficiency, basically. Let's see, let's drag out one dirt road over here. We do have some builders left to spare. We have a lot of people growing up, so this might actually be a good time to get started on the schoolhouse as well. We have 13 children. Some might be fit for yeah, you know what? I'm going for it. Let's go for the schoolhouse. I think it would be a good time to, because, you know, the food production is not keeping up. I need to have more people working food jobs, but I don't need any more people to come in. I could use some educated laborers though, and by the time they're finished with school, I should have more food, or more of a stable income of food, I hope. But I don't know, we will see. We'll have to wait for a little bit. We will be able to fill this up right away, which is very nice. 4 out of 4 for a total of 8 fishermen. And we can do this all the way around. I could probably place another one over here, another one over there, and maybe another one down here. And then we would have 4 fisheries all around the lake. And that would be pretty efficient, I think. We could also do with another apiary, where we put 1 person to work. That will give us 324 food per season, and also beeswax. And I do need the beeswax because, let's see, we do have some in reserve, 98 at the moment. We have 58 in here, and he made 6 candles so far. So the candles require a lot of beeswax. The school is finished, so let's get a teacher in there. And then we have 6 laborers left, and I probably want to do, or actually we only need 2 builders, so we have 8 laborers. Maybe I should get a hunter, maybe. That could be an okay idea. What else do we have for food? The tidal pool. We could actually get a tidal pool as well at the moment. It's a small building, it requires some lumber, but would it fit in here? Right next to the lumber mill it would fit. Interesting. Oh, and also over here. I think this would look a little bit better. I don't want to cut into that terrain over there. Yeah. This could work. Right? I think I'm going for it. Did I just place it? Not the hunting blind, no. Tidal pool. I did not place it. Why does that not work? Ah, there's the little red spot right there. Okay. Oh, that is unfortunate. So it only fits right there. No, also, I'm missing these red spots over here. That's really, really annoying. Alright, so, new plan. Let's see, what else can we do? The wood foot over here. This will cut into the fishery. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think this would be... This would be literally the closest spot that I can build this. I suppose it will have to do. I think it's worked by only 1 or 2 people as well. Not entirely sure. We will find out though. Let's see, drag out the road like this. That should work out, so then we can get a little bit of a road going in there as well. We could have it... Nah, I don't want to have a little bit of road there. That doesn't make sense to me. Let's see, do we have any students? We have 1 student at the moment. We can see that up in here. The middle 2 students now. So it's the middle number. And yeah, 8 laborers, 2 builders. That's a lot of people that still can work on food. And we're only at 270. I could probably build a hunter as well. I think that would be good. And I'm still doing really well on medicine, like it's not being used at all. Reserve of logs is low. That's interesting. They make around 255 in a season, and we're completely out. I guess the woodcutter is using them, and we're building some over here as well. And then of course we have the lumber being made as well, which is yeah, something of a consideration. We should maybe get the materials down to 500 so they don't make too much more. We do have all the lumber that we need in here, and let's see, 43 lumber left, so yeah, I'm okay with putting that to at 500 or something like that, I think. Then we can have some more lumber coming in. And maybe I should cut some lumber from over here as well. Or, no, actually no. Let's not cut the lumber from there. We could cut the lumber in here though, somewhere in the middle there. Yeah, we have a market up here. I should probably place another market down here somewhere. But first let's wait for the tidal pool to be finished. I'm curious to see how many people are going to be working in here, because I think it might actually be 2. And that should be an okay source of income as well for food. And let's see, how is our hunter doing? 960 venison. That is actually pretty damn decent for 3 people, I think. So, yeah. Maybe another hunter will be in order as well. Let's see. I could always use the leather. Definitely use the leather. And then I will place the hunting cabin right there, I think. In line with the road. Plenty of trees and other things around. And we can extend the... Let's see, how far does it go? It goes up to here. Alright, so drag out the road a little bit. And let's see. Oh, it's only 1 person working the tidal pool. At any rate, it's always good to have some variation in your food. It keeps the health up and it keeps the happiness up as well, I think. And with the gatherer's hut and llama meat coming in soon. We are getting the charky meat now. Yeah, 320 in this season. Or the previous season, actually. So that's good. And we can keep 8 out of 8. There's some babies in here, some fully adult animals. Let's see, we could use some stone as well. We're almost out of that. So let's see, collect stone. Let's cut some stone from over here. Make room for another forester at some point in the future. Not going to be right now. And let's also cut down some trees from over here, I suppose, because we need them for building materials. And we have a lot of laborers to help out with the task, so why not? Let's see, what are you doing? Mussel, seaweed. Seaweed is horrible, by the way. I mean, I tried sushi once, or actually it was a gift to me. When I was traveling in Australia, I met a group of Japanese people, and I helped them learn a little bit of English. in my time there. And as a thank you, they made sushi for me. And if there's one thing I hate, it is seafood. They did have the courtesy, because I already told them at one point that I didn't like fish, so they were aware of this, and they did take out the fish out of the sushi, and they replaced it with, yeah, with just vegetables and stuff, but there's still the seaweed outer layer of the sushi, and having never eaten that and never tasted that, that's just a really weird taste in my mouth, and I was just like, kind of feeling the need to gag, but not really wanting to, because man, that's just so rude, you know. They go through all of this trouble to make you food, and then you just sit there and it's like and it's just so horrible. I felt so bad for them, you know. And it's like literally the first thing to pop in my head when I walked into the kitchen and they told me they had made sushi for me was like, oh fuck. That was literally my reaction. I was like, oh fuck no. But yeah, what can you do? I did eat it all, and I was happy with it. Like, I was thankful for it, and you should be, because, you know, it's a gift, and you should always be grateful and let people know that you're grateful. But try to be honest about it as well, I suppose, you know. But actually, it wasn't so bad, more as that it was like a really foreign taste to me. And the foreign taste is probably what kind of ruined it, and it might be something that I could get used to, potentially, but I don't really want to, you know. So, yeah. I don't know, that's enough on the subject of sushi, I suppose. Alright, what do we need? We have a lot of people growing up and in need of houses, but again, I don't have the food to support them, so it's upsetting to me. I expanded my citizens way too fast, I think. I mean, nobody is starving, so that's okay, but I'm definitely running a deficit at the moment in food, and that is not good. I'm not in a happy place right now. Probably what I should start doing next is, after the hunter cabin gets done, I should build a trader on the river. And then hopefully get some seeds or other animal for trade. And that would actually be pretty good. Let's see, hunting cabin. Oh, 6 out of... no, 7. Oh yeah, because we have the hunting blind over here as well, and that counts as 1. So we need 7 people for that. And then we have enough hunters. Of course, I have to walk a really long way to get here, so that's going to keep productivity low. And how are we doing on leather? 70 leather. That's not a whole lot. I'm curious, because yeah, we have 70 leather here, 140 leather over there, and then we have for the refined resources. I was talking about getting a leather refinery. Not sure where that was again. Ropery, bedding maker, tannery. Right, use of salt and leather to create leather cured, which is required for some advanced clothing and enhances trade value. And I definitely want that, but I need a mine for it as well. And then we're slowly running out of laborers. No, then we have to wait for our first students to grow up into adults, and that's going to take some time. We're not quite there yet. How much room would this take actually? This would be... ah, this would fit in here. That is actually quite cool, and this would be... maybe it would be a little bit cruel to point it towards the llamas. Because you see the little skin hanging there on the right hand side, or in the middle of the building, I guess. That would be very bleak. I don't know. It would be very efficient for sure, but also a little bit brutal. I might put it over here. This would... oh man, but that doesn't fit as nicely. It's... problems. First world problems. I feel bad for the llamas, even though they're just digital creatures, you know, but... oh man. I'm going to have to go for brutal efficiency here, because this is just too perfect of a space to pass up. And I think it would look pretty nice as well. Maybe I could turn it around this way, and... yeah, it's still these llamas, but that's fine, I suppose. Let's pause it though. And let's see, merely the fisherman has died of old age, and a Shelfa has replaced him. Oh damn it, it's time for people to die of old age. Our first generation is dying off now, I suppose. 53, that's not too old. 59, 56, that's our first generation right there, I think. 59, 51, yeah. That is Not old at all. At all. We need to start working on a cemetery though. It's in town services, I think. Yeah. We want a fenced cemetery or a fenceless cemetery. Let's see, we have the central church. How does that look? That looks sufficiently Wild Westy, I think. What about the Abbey? Not the Abbey. Nope. Not this one. Yeah, this one could work, but I like the central church because... Wait. Oh, there's different looks for it. I need this one though. I'm going to have it somewhere. And I think we're going to have it maybe... How far does this reach? Oh yeah, that's the road right there. So if you have the central church, this is the white one, yeah. If we have the central church right here, and pause it, we can have the cemetery, a fenceless cemetery maybe, right next to it. But no, probably a fenced cemetery would be better, I think. And then we have this this is where the road would run, so we need to go up by one space. And this would be a very big one. I'm not sure where the entrance will be right there. That would be good, yeah. Let's go for it. We have enough stone. I'm going to build a cemetery just to be future-proof. We don't need the central church right now. We do need a road, however. So we're going to drag this road over and around. And then we need to extend this little bit of road as well. And that should do quite nicely for us, I think. Let's see, how are we doing on food? 320 in the current season. This is the first season they're at work, so that's actually okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, so we have 3 laborers left and 2 builders. Let's have a look at the market. We do need one of those. Yeah, storage markets, and let's see, trade buildings, trading post. And this would definitely go on this river here somewhere, and I think this actually looks like a pretty nice place. Just around the bend. Yeah, let's place it right there. And I should probably pause this one for now. And then see if I can run a road out to it. So this is all red. We need to be one space over here. We could run one down like this. That would be pretty sweet actually. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And then we have the road around the marketplace as well. We could do it like so. Drag this up a little bit, I suppose, and then have this road extend onto that one. Yeah. Lots of road building for our builders to do. But it looks pretty nice. And then we have, this one is still under construction as well. Did they just prioritize the road instead? No. Sadie has a steel tool. That is interesting. We're not making steel tools. We're making crude iron tools at the moment, I think. Yeah, rough tools. Not even smelted ones. So, oh, food is going up by quite a nice amount actually. So maybe this would be a good time to build another log cabin as well. I don't want to overexpand, but I do need people living over in this area to fill up the jobs, basically. You know, and yeah. Alright, so the cemetery has finished, and we have room for 48 people in here, which is great, because we're going to need it, probably. At some point. You know, this is going to last us for a very long time, and it's a nice central location, everybody can visit it. And we have a church right next to it. I mean, that's very appropriate, I think. But yeah, let's see. So the road is being built. We need 60 stone, 140 logs. We do have it. We don't have enough stone, but we can get it. Let's unpause this building. And use one more laborer as a trader. Gather some resources. And then we can have 2 laborers and 2 builders. I think that will be okay. Let's see, we do have enough over here. We do need to get, or we need to cut down some rock. There's only a little bit up here, but that's fine. Let's cut down all of the rocks on the peninsula here. Over over here as well. Use all of this for construction. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. We could definitely use more builders at this moment. Maybe up the builders to 3. Let's see, you're working. Ah, she's building the road. Or he is building the road. Now let's see, what is a third one doing? Working on the road as well. Let's follow you along for a bit. And what's really cool about Banished is that all of these people, you can follow them along. They have their home and they have the path that they follow. Like, the AI is overall pretty good in this. I mean, I've had a few occasions where I was ordering or accidentally ordering the cutting down of, for example, trees on the other side of a river, or cutting down rocks on the other side of a river, and they had no clear path of going there, and they would walk all the way around the map. And it's logical, I suppose. Like, it's a job they need to do, so they walk all the way around the map, and then at some point winter sets in and they get cold and they freeze to death. That's probably more my problem than the game's issue. But yeah, it was a little bit interesting to me, and I've really made sure to try to avoid that problem in the future, because it happens pretty easily if you're not aware of it. But since that one happened to me one time and fucked up my game, I've never let it happen again, so here's hoping I can keep that up. 160 charky meat in the previous season. That's not a whole lot, but it's okay. It's sufficient, I suppose. Ah, Shivani has become an adult and is working as a laborer. That's cool, because Shivani then, let's see, where are you? Ah, somebody else. Yeah, somebody else already replaced her as a laborer. Ah, damn it, and now I close this again. I guess I'm misclicking something, or there's a button for it. Yeah, Zandria also has become an adult and is working as a laborer, so we did select her just now. Ready? Zandria, laborer, educated, yes. That is very good, that is excellent. So our first students are starting to grow up, and we have educated people coming in now into the workforce, and that is quite excellent. I did not expect that to happen for some time, actually. But educated people do a better job at everything, which is really good, because they would be better at hunting, gathering food, and that's most of the jobs that we have at the moment, actually. So we have a lot of food coming in over here at the Gatherer's Hut. That's really cool. Let's see, Jean and Macalin have moved in together, and we have a gatherer and a hunter. The hunter-gatherers of the past have returned. We're back to the Stone Age and Banished here. Alright, let's see, what can we do? We need more stone. We don't have enough stone. I ordered the cutting down of a lot of it, though. Hermaine has become an adult. Excellent. I'm very pleased with that, actually. Let's see, we had... What did we have? Damn it, let me click this building. Gazebo. Oh yeah, we need bronze. 8 bronze, 15 hardwood, and 10 stone. We already have the 10 stone. And all of this is going to be... We're not going to get that for a long time, probably. How are we doing with the tidal pool? How much food is that creating? 48, 112 seaweed, 48 mussels, 40 crayfish, 40 oysters, and 1 pearl. Actually, that is not bad at all for just one person. That is quite nice. Right, we have enough materials at the trading post. That is really good. I'm going to have to finish this trading post and put some people to work, see if I can gather some materials, and then that's probably going to be the end of this episode. But we will see. I mean, I think I've been going on for pretty close to half an hour now, and that's about the time that I want to try to keep. So yeah, we're doing quite well on food now. I think I solved that problem. I think I might have to do a few more houses, because again, I do need the laborers over here. So let's turn these houses around, extend the road a little bit, and maybe get one in the middle here as well. Might as well, right? And let's see, maybe extend the road over here like this, and we can double this up. I mean, it's not going to look great, but it works okay for the Oh no, I don't want it in there. Wait. This little space right there needs to go. We need to have a little bit of dirt in between the two houses there. Alright, let's see. Are we finished? No, we are not finished with the trading post quite yet. Some laborers are bringing over the resources required though, I think. Yeah, that's good. And probably I could use, let's see, another stockpile up here somewhere. For future, like I could put a stockpile in here. I think that would be good. Let's get a regular stockpile. It's going to be a small one, because we don't really need a big one, but I have a little bit of dead space in between these roads over here. I can close this off, have a nice little square, and we have a place to dump some rocks and iron and trees when there is a need for it. And once it's full, it can be brought over here, but it's a little bit more efficient to have one up there. We have a lot of people coming in as laborers now again. That is really, man, I'm really surprised still. It's really cool. Let's see, it looks like we are full on materials, so let's up this to 700. We're not making any more candles. We still have some beeswax. Where are all the candles going though? Over here, 21. 9 in this one, so 30 altogether, I guess. Yeah. Alright. The trader is finished. Let's put 2 people to work over here. And let's see what I want to do. I want to get the guilders in. 20 for now, because we don't have a lot of them. I want to keep the candles for an upgrade to the mine. And we can have pearls. Let's say 40 pearls. All of the pearls that I can trade, I'm going to trade, because they're quite valuable. Well, we don't have a lot of wool left, and we're not getting enough wool for wool coats to be in abundance either, so I'm not going to trade those. Yeah, this is kind of, I don't know. What do I have for trade that I could spare? Definitely not the food. Bone meal maybe. We have a bit of bone meal, so let's set that to 200. I'm going to leave the beeswax, and we have the leather, of course. Not sure how much leather there is. Actually, now that some laborers are coming in, I should really start working on a mine. So let's see if we can figure out a nice place for that, and then that is going to be the end of this episode. Let's see, ores and minerals, quarry, small quarry, iron ore and coal mine, stone and salt mine. Oh yeah, so that was about the rough size of it. I'm not going to put it here. I might put it up there, because once again, like, this is stuff that we can reclaim, or land that we can reclaim, so it's not all lost. And yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to expand towards this general direction first, so I think having one up here would be okay. We could put it up next to the fort. Pretty close to all the homes. I'm going to try to make it look nice though. Probably like this. Yeah. 65 logs. Oh, we have that. And we have more logs coming in as well, so that's okay. And then we can have some salt coming in, and then we should have, of course, the where is it? The tannery. And we already placed it down. So we need to unpause this as well. Get some lumber in here. We do have enough of it, so that's definitely not a problem. Now we need to put our builders to use. But yeah, I'm not going to wait for that anymore. That's going to be finished in the next episode, and then we can put some people to work and start working towards a viable trading plan. Oh, actually, we have a first trader coming over, so let's wait for him and see what he has for trade. Though I'm definitely not going to be able to pay for any of it, but it's nice to see what I can use. See how much everything is worth, especially the gold guilders. Probably actually we can use feathers as well, so let's put 200 feathers in there. I've never used those for anything yet, so... Alright, let's see, what do you have for trade? Spirits. Alright, no, I'm not interested. We could buy some, but... yeah, that's not going to happen. So we get free gold value for bone meal. 10 for gold guilders, 1 for feathers, 3 for pearls. So let's see, we have a total. Oh man, come on. 4 of these, 59 bone meal, only 261 units. Yeah, that's never going to work. Anyway, let's dismiss this guy, save up some more stuff, and oh, the tannery is already done. Let's put a tanner to use. Let's see, 1 water. Really? Okay, so we need water as well. This one is going to be almost finished. Where do we find water? Sorry, now I'm going to have to try to find this as well. The water tower. A water tower provides clean water which can be used at the pub kitchen building to fill canteens. People enjoy this. That's for drinking, by the looks of it. Animal pens, butcher stalls. Connell the trader has died of old age. Okay, so there's the first person dying of old age. Right there. Animal pens, butcher stalls. Tinneries? No. No. Something in here? Preservist? Smokehouse? Salting house? Sugar house? Watermill? Flour from grain? Yeah. Again, not really what I need. This looks pretty cool though. We could build it. It definitely fits the Wild West theme as well, which is really nice. Maybe get one up here. In this little bit of dead space where I cannot build anything else, so that could be okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to build one of those, and I'm going to see if it's actually producing any water or not, but yeah, first let's maybe put 2 people to work over here and get salt out of this mine. We would need 70 candles to upgrade it, which we do not have. We have 24 in here, 21 in here, so 45 altogether, and that's not enough. We're getting pretty close though. But oh yeah, we don't have enough. Yeah, okay, so we need one less builder. And you know what? Okay, I'm going to finish this episode here now. I've been rambling on for long enough. Too many things have been happening, but yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos and want to see more. And I'll see you guys to the next one.